Konbanwa. All right, so today I haven't made a video in a couple of days. I feel like I've been kind of slacking on that, so I need to be a little more diligent with that. Um, so the title of my video is "Red Help is Available." Um, I've been helped in so many different ways throughout the past week, and it seems that the more I stay strong and the more that I practice doing these things, these good things for my life, the more good things just keep coming to me. Um, I am now on my, let's see, Wednesday. No, Thursday was the last day. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I'm on my fourth day with no cigarettes. I am on my fifth day or sixth day with no drugs, completely sober and totally happy. Like, not thinking about that stuff. I am, I mean, not to say that I don't think about using, because I totally do. I think about it daily, but it has become so much easier to just be like, oh no, it's more of like a fleeting thought now. Um, and I'm not sure how it's going to work in the future, like if it's going to get worse or if I'm going to have like some, intense cravings in the future, because I very well could, because it's only been about 5 days. So I very well could, have some really intense feelings a little bit later in the week. But as for right now, I'm happy that it has not been an extremely hard thing to do, and or choice to make. And I'm going to tell you that it has been an easier choice because of a blessing that I received. And so um, a member of my family felt that I was being possessed of sort. And in fact, not only one member of my family, a few members of my family had expressed to um, my mother, actually, that they felt that I was being occupied by spirits of dark proportions. So at first, I was a little skeptical, and I do feel like I had rejected the notion multiple times. And in fact, I actually ran away. I ran I ran back to my house, back to my apartment. But the more I ran from it, the more I kind of started to feel like, why am I running? If it's not true, if I'm not occupied by these dark spirits, then what am I doing? Why am I so adamant about getting away? And so I actually entertained the notion that I could be occupied by one or more dark spirits, and that I started to believe that. Well, I received a blessing, and not only a blessing, it was a casting out of these spirits. And whether or not um anyone who's watching this, whether or not they believe in spirits, dark or light, I know for a fact in my life they are real, and they come pretty frequently around to me, and they more often than not speak to me. And I don't, there's if if I did not believe in spirits and I heard someone speaking about it, I would think you're crazy. But thankfully, I do believe in spirits. And I do believe in the casting out of evil spirits out of a body. And so that belief and that faith, I believe, carried me through. Now, the day that I got the casting out, it did not seem at all like abnormal. I felt like okay, cool. I got, spirits casted out of me and I didn't feel any different. The thing that kind of changed my mind was every trial that I was faced against after that fact, like cigarettes. Cigarettes has been a struggle for me for about 13 years. I've been smoking for about 13 years and consistently. Like I did not stop for I maybe stopped for like 4 months when I went to this one rehab that didn't allow us to smoke there. But as soon as I got out, I was smoking again. And I have not I mean I've had cravings, but the cravings were quickly like drowned out by my voice saying, "Oh no, like I don't do that. I don't need that." And that's amazing to me because any other time, like if I'm going through something stressful, like okay, for instance, tomorrow I have a job fair and it's with the Catamaran, and the Catamaran's it's a nice, really, really nice hotel. Um, I would be smoking up a storm right now because I'm so nervous and I don't, I really want this job and I do. I really, really want this job and I really believe that I can get it. So, but I think that I have gained more belief in myself. I've gained more belief that I'm more worthwhile because I do not have these things in me telling me like my negative thought, like doubting myself is almost non-existent now. I have so much confidence in myself and I feel like I've always had that, but I feel like these things were talking to me and they were telling me things that they were making me feel like I was doubting myself, which I do not do now. And if I go full force and I fail, then it is not for me. And I know that though now. It's not a question for me whether, oh, I failed because I'm not good enough. No, that's not even a question anymore. The question is, well, what's next? Because there must be something else better for me. That's the reason why I failed. And that's the reason why I did not get a specific job or a specific like thing, something, whatever I'm after. If I didn't get it, there's something better for me. And I believe that more fully now. And I'm going into this job fair, like, yeah, I'm going to get this job no matter what. And if I don't get the job, it's not because I'm not good enough. That's not even a question. Of course I'm good enough. Of course I am. Because my worth is the same as everyone else's. So why wouldn't I be good enough? I am good enough. And I'm speaking in I statements. So if you are starting to feel like, I'm not good enough, that is a lie. That is a complete lie. You are good enough. 100%. And I don't even have to know you or see you to know that you are because I know the truth about the world. The truth is, we are. Our worth is great. So, help is readily available. Whenever you need it, ask. And maybe you can't ask. Maybe it's too much for me. I'm speaking nice statements. Maybe it's too much for me to ask God because I don't believe in God. Or maybe it's too much for me to ask a friend because that friend doesn't believe in me enough. Well, ask someone that you feel comfortable asking for help because help is always available no matter where or how close or how far you think help is. It is so close. It's right here. I can help myself. I can ask myself questions and I can answer them because everything that I need, someone once told me this, and I believe it, and I'll close with this. Someone once told me that everything that I need in this life is right inside of me. All I have to do is look for it. Dig in myself, dig deep inside myself and look for it. What do I want? Do I want money? Yeah, I could do with some money. Do I need a job? Yeah, I could do with a good job. How will I get those things? I will dig inside of myself and figure out what to say to get that job. What do I need to accomplish to get that job? What work do I need to lay down? What groundwork do I need to lay down to get that job? And when I get that job, how am I going to keep that job? To keep that money flowing, to keep my head in the game. Because once I check out and I say, I can't do this, then I can't. Because once I say that I can't, then I can't. But when I say that I can, or that I'm worth it, or that nothing in this world can stop me, then it is true and it will be. Because magic is only the will. Magic creates. And if I can create, if I will it to happen, it will create. It will be. But I have to believe. If I don't believe in anything, then what's going to happen? Nothing. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll close with this. I'll close with this. So, one of my favorite movies is Finding Nemo. And one of my favorite quotes from Finding Nemo comes from Dory. And she says, or Marlin tells Dory, oh my gosh, like, I just don't want anything to happen to him. And Dory says, what? That's crazy. Because, like, if nothing ever happens to him, then nothing will ever happen to him. And that's true. Because if I don't want anything to ever happen, then I won't. If I don't want to believe in anything, then nothing will ever happen because I don't believe it. I just say it. I have to be, believing is an action. I believe. I believe that it will happen. I believe I will get that job. I will believe if I don't get that job, then I believe there's something better. It's as simple as that. And it seems so difficult when I was occupied. I really believe that. It was so difficult. And now it's not even hard. It's not a hard thing to believe. That's all I have to do is believe that it will happen and do it day by day, every day. Anyway, I'm kind of going over my time, but I love you guys. Have a good night.